Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I'm going to be doing a reaction review to Tenohira by SIREN, the new very short video that just dropped, and moreover actually I've just done the reaction. If you want to watch that, pause this video, click the little link in the description below and you can see the reaction segment on a separate little YouTube player, just in case you haven't heard the song or just in case you want to see my initial thoughts on it. But now I'm going to give you a review. I did just hit myself in the face if you didn't see that. Oof, too much talking with my hands. Anyway, so yeah, like I say, pause this if you want to see the song first. But anyway, I've already told you. Here we go. So this was... I'm really taken by this, actually. Now, I've got two ways of looking at this. This could be a very short, well-packaged song, as I said, in which case, if it is just 1 minute and 30 seconds, fine, I'll take it at that. I've seen the track list for their new album, but I didn't actually see the track lengths, so I don't know. If it is that, then it's a really good short, sharp one. And some bands do have songs all like that on albums, but sometimes when they're really good like this, it leaves you kind of wishing that they'd recorded a full version. So I don't know if there's a full version, but I will address this kind of from both angles. Now, first of all, I liked the fact that Ainyan's vocals definitely work here. It's kind of, it matches her style of singing. It's a little bit more... a little bit calmer the way she sings, and yet the song's got a lot of sort of speedy energy, but I don't know, it just sort of matches her voice because I felt like there was a sense of feeling that comes across that was almost a little bit dreamy about the way that the melody was conveying the emotion, but I could be way off target with that. So yeah, the melody was really strong though. When it came in the verses, obviously the simplest part of the song, verse. it was nice. It was immediate. It was one of those melodies where immediately you start following it. Almost kind of like a nursery rhyme, you know, a melody where when you follow it, it really takes your ear. I'm thinking probably nursery rhyme because of the sort of very kidsy sort of art style that was used. But that again was really nice. I'll come back to that in a minute. The melody was immediately sort of caught your ear, drags you into it. I like the guitar use as well. It had that one guitar stab and hold that came in that was really, really sort of punchy, which, yeah, kind of gives you an indication, you know, that you're building up to something when that comes in. It's just kind of a reminder, oh, something heavy is coming. And there was a real contrast here between like I said, the sort of dreamy, nice, almost nursery rhyme style vocal that Ainyan was doing. Matched, however, with... it had quite a heavy underpinning. Like the guitar sound was really thick when it came in. The guitar was focusing very much on giving a thick rhythm, which gave room for Yuka to do the keyboard riff. And the keyboard sounds were really twee, but in a nice way. It kind of had that, I guess it's kind of like a saw synth sound, if you're familiar with that term. If not, it's not worth me going into just that sound. It was kind of twee, but it also was quite a thick sound, which was being used both on the keyboard and on the guitar. So you feel this was kind of a thick, crunchy song when it needed to be. And that was really amplified by the fact that when they came into the chorus, I loved what was happening on the drums there. She did a fantastic job in the fact they came in initially with that double kick thing. Now, this song was slow enough. It's not like one of those double kicks that they use in metal where, and I have been known to occasionally complain about that. It can work, but I occasionally complain in the context where it's so fast that there's no gap. You can't really feel a gap between the kicks. And when you get that, each kick all the kicks lose impact because there's no light and dark. It's just like, it's like an earthquake. You know, you don't think of each individual impact. It's just all the time. Now, I know that an earthquake's very impactful, but it's also not something you consider to be part of a layered instrumentation. So yeah, I thought when the double kick came in here, it was nice in that it was fast, but it felt like it was pounding. You had the gaps between the kicks were just enough that each one had impact. So when the double kick came in, it was actually really impactful and not at all what I expected as well. And so this nice little song, which had a good catchy chorus as well, I've got to say, for a chorus that we only got to hear one time, it was good and catchy, suddenly came in with that impact, and it was very sort of like, yeah, okay, this is big, this is, you know, they want to sort of punch you with this, you want to make you feel it. But then obviously it shifted up to going from that to a sort of pacey, normal rock beat. So you got the impact followed by the pace, and that was a nice way of shifting it up. If they just come in straight away with a 1-2-1-2 sort of rock beat, then, you know, it would have been fine. But it would have perhaps just sounded like a normal rock chorus. And if they'd done the double kick thing throughout, then it would have kind of felt heavy, but it never felt like it completely switched into gear. So yeah, I think that was just really well handled. For me, the drums almost made the song. I just loved the way that worked. So this was This was a really interesting one. Like I say, little things like the double kick, that's not a normal territory for Silent Siren. Hearing Einyan's voice being used in the way that just felt right. Good to hear as well. The contrast in the sounds, like the contrast between a sort of heavy underpinning to the song and yet a sweet sort of cute overtone to the song that married together really well. That was brilliant. And yeah, I also say about the video, yeah, I liked the way they did that. I mean, it's a nice way of selling the photo book. It seems to be like a little story about them, because we've seen those drawings of them used at the end of previous videos, but just as sort of like a title card at the end. But it was really nice to see how that was used here, and it looked really genuinely quite sweet and nice. So there was a lot of charm to this. I don't know, I'm just trying to think to myself now, though, if this is a full-length song, obviously then you have to get a bridge, and a bridge can make or break a song, so you have to do a good bridge in there. But even if they just did like a double-length version of this where it went verse, chorus, stop, I kind of feel like, yeah, I do want a longer version of this song. I think it warrants a longer version. Like I say, it's a case of if they did a longer version, would it lose the specialness of being this short? You know, would it lose all the impact of just being a one-time round thing? That's always a difficult one to judge until you've heard it. And primarily, more than anything, if it was just copy-paste, then you might as well just listen to this version twice. But if they are going to extend it, can they really do the necessary things to keep it interesting over a long run? Because it's already a good song. It would be good at full length. There's no doubt it would be a great song at full length. But can they warrant the length by keeping it interesting? To be honest, in a way, that's one of the main reasons I hope there's a full-length version on the album, because then we'll get to hear how did they manage to, you know, what did they do to make it interesting as it went forwards. Anyway, like I said, though, I really like this one. I think I would be willing to listen to this little 1 minute 30 round and round quite a few times before I got sick of it. So that's always a good sign as well. But please, whether you are a fan or not, whether you like them or not, whether you like this song or not, get in the comments and tell what you think, because that's what it's really about. Music is all subjective to opinions after all, and I want to hear yours. So tell me, please justify your opinions so we can start a bit of conversation. That's after all what we're here for. If you want more conversation, then of course you can follow some of our other social medias linked in the description below, where you can get involved in lots of chat, our Discord and Reddit especially. A big thank you if you like, subscribe, or if you're one of the wonderful patrons who keeps this channel running. Thank you so much, guys. But until I hopefully see you in Japan soon for the next one of these, thank you for making it through to the end of this video. And for now, ciao ciao.